Let's get it. Let's get it. Peace, family. You already know what time it is. Let's get it. Let's tune in. Okay. Was good. Let me get Zito in here. Let me get who I need to get up in this thing. Yes. Always. Appreciate the love and support. Let's get the people up in here. See what we talking about today. Y'all know me. So I'm gonna get a little music going on or something until. Let's see. Oh, well, I thought it was, right? That didn't work. Give me 1 second. You get the folks up in here. Hold on, let me send the invites. Alright, there we go. What the hell is going on? Is this on this? No. It's on this. Hey, Zito in the building. Hold on.
Messages firing off.
Okay, there we go. What'd you say?
What's goody?
You already know what's goody. What you had said?
Shit, and more shit. You know how it go.
You know the shit here, man. Just a chill, it's a good chill week. Nothing crazy,
Uh-huh.
nothing too wild. You know the shit. What's good up the way? Well, you bring them on into the fourth episode. Let them come on in for a minute. You know what I mean? We just kick it. You know how we do. Come on, man.
Word. I mean, but shit, man, ain't shit. Same shit, different toilet. Just building. Yeah. It's,
I was actually at my boy's spot early and shit, building and
mm-hmm.
kicking it.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving is like, man, come back. We need some more of that knowledge drop. I'm like, word. I got the podcast at 8, but I'm like, afterwards, if I'm still chilling. They right down the block. I'm like, I'll pull back up so we can kick it and build this shit. But we was building this shit. So they like, yo, man, we need some more of that.
Uh-huh.
The podcast, you know what I mean? We get a little brief 1-2 on the podcast, and then after that, the sessions after that is always, we can go to whatever.
Right.
Always get streamed after the podcast, and we can talk about whatever. You know what I mean?
Word up. It was like, folks, after last week, they was like, yo, okay, we definitely need you to come back. We need more of that. Like, we definitely need we need to finish this conversation.
Word. Yeah, y'all, as y'all know, IG ain't let us load up our, the last one.
Right.
Must have got a little,
too real.
yeah, it got real and got sparky. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know this shit. They want to let me post that thing. So,
Right.
as y'all know, I usually post new videos all goddamn week. So I try not to post. I try not to put no videos up with some little ass 60-second videos on my original little IG shit. So tonight we should be good with the save and load. You already know. Peace, family. You already know. Hey, bro. You already know this shit.
Word. Well, let's walk them in.
Yeah, welcome in. You already know this shit.
So, welcome everyone. Hello again to the Get Righteous podcast, sponsored, of course, by Blazing That Medicals 420 LLC. Yeah, look at it. See it.
You know it. It's the tribe.
Uh-huh. And also sponsored by BC Marketing LLC for all your logo and marketing and branding needs. You better fucking believe it. Holla
Man,
at
lock in. You better lock in. We are not
her.
playing. Not playing. We are not
What's the
playing.
word? What you working on? What's the business? How's it looking?
Right now I'm actually working on some spring and summer things. So I'm right now I'm just doing some custom. So I mean, for those that follow me, I know I'm always posting some new shirts or some new something. So you haven't seen it only because, of course, that means I'm in the lab and I'm putting some things together so I can just come out with a whole splash with everybody's sizes that's been. I mainly just go off the sizes of the people that's been, rocking with me. So
Hmm?
when I do drop these lines, I have your sizes and the stuff will be ready, boxed up, bagged up, order out to go next day type issue. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been doing on that. Finish a few more songs on the music tip. About to drop some new music out soon, and hopefully within the next month I have a date for the to drop the drop a little project on the people or whatnot. I
Mm-hmm.
got I got some I got a feature with someone that's ringing bells right now, so I'm not gonna drop too much on the people. You know what I'm saying? I got a future with somebody that's ringing bells right now around a lot of places, so I'm real excited about that. Real excited to drop that. I'm not gonna drop the news yet, but the song is in the works. It's already, coming together. So soon, y'all have news on that joint. You know what I'm saying? So, and other than that, it's the same thing with me on this end, man. I'm just putting the tribe together. The main focus is, man, we figuring out, not figuring out, we strategizing this pot for land and building. That's my number one thing. If you rocking with me, rolling with me, tribal with me, whatever we doing, the main focus right now is land and then fine tuning yourself on what's gonna be needed. You know what I'm saying? Them things, Birdie, you know them things. Yeah, 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 you know them things. We ain't gonna drop the things out on the people, even though I want some, but we ain't gonna do it yet. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it.
Gotta do it
We're gonna
right.
keep it. Yes, we gonna keep it real, real 1, 2. We gonna do it right, cause when this shit drop, then anybody that's looking, then they gonna know how real this shit is. You know what I mean? How real this thing going, how real this movement is. And like you said, those who already know and already feel what's going on and rocking what's going on, man, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know we kick it, converse, and y'all know how we do. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically been it, and getting ready for what's to come.
Absolutely. I expect nothing less. I think it's the one thing that I'm personally looking forward to. I mean, aside from the customs and everything like that, is definitely the new tunes, the new music. Because everybody is not. Well, there are some who are familiar with what you've done in the past. You know what I'm saying? But
Right, exactly.
artistically, you are not where you were. You've evolved into something different.
Yes, and that's my thing. Like to let you finish, like that's why I'm so. That's the exciting part about me because it's
Mm-hmm.
me. Our music history. My music history from a kid growing up. Like then you know me. Then you know my music. You know how I rock, and to be like to to take myself to a few notches up on a whole different level, a whole different wave. Um, it's shit. It's great, like you said. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that you like. Yeah, the music.
Facts. No, I'm just saying. I'm me personally because it's always fam shit, obviously. But with me, it always started off as me being a fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see and hear what a whole new project looks like, what it sounds like. You know,
Word.
like it's gonna be something different, and I'm with the shits 100%. I fucking love it.
Facts,
And
facts. 100.
I'm definitely. I know you got these things. Them thing-a-ling. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got some things, man. I got some things, and I got some things that's gonna have niggas like. But
Uh,
you know what I mean. It's all soon coming, all soon coming. It's gonna be when they tell you it's a hot summer. This ain't gonna no hot girl summer. This shit gonna be motherfucking
mm-hmm.
sizzle. It's a Sizzlers. Remember Sizzlers back in the day?
Word.
Nigga, these shit gonna be
Right.
sizzling. You know what I mean?
Right.
We go out this summer.
Gotta hit them with the whole salad bar.
Like, facts, the whole joint. Come get
Word.
plate up. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna fill plates up. We're gonna bring some. Not only is it gonna be sizzling, but it's gonna be great waves. It's gonna be always great vibes, man. It's gonna it's that's the thing that I'm, you know, that like you said, the project I'm working on and the projects to come is just you know, about to be crazy. I got another little joint. I got a comic coming, but I ain't gonna get into details. But we do got a
Mm-hmm.
comic coming. So get ready
Mm-hmm.
within the within the next few months. Get ready for some visuals on that. The
Mm-hmm.
Heru comic. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
got, you know, I just throw a little
Gotta get
sauce in. Yeah,
basics. I
yeah,
keep telling them,
I throw a
gotta
little
get into the
sauce. Yeah,
bases.
I throw a little sauce in, but I'm not going. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that's it. You know, what I mean, we're gonna drip a little bit of honey mustard in there on that nuggets, but
Right.
no, that's we're gonna keep it at that right there. We coming. We got some things coming, and yeah, man, I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? And for
I
the
mean,
those that think it's a game, some things is coming.
listen, man. I tell folks all the time, man. If you ever thought the waves stopped, nah, 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 nah. If you know anything about how them waves is formed and built and how they become tsunamis, you know
Hey,
they cook for a minute.
hey, hey! I've been saying it for years. I said niggas better niggas riding the wave, you riding the wave, ride the wave. But man, in a few years, I'm gonna kick it up a couple notches, and we're gonna be on that tsunami. And just when you thought the wave was gone,
Whammo!
it's gonna get wiped out this joint. You feel me? So
Oh yeah, yeah, man. So I'm personally, this is just part of the dope shit for me. You know what I'm saying?
facts,
So
Birdie.
facts, Birdie. And for me, man, it's just, I'm just grinding it out, working on these brands, getting the self development brand together. Um, we call that Rewire Me, REWHYREME. Just because it focuses on literally retooling people's brains,
Right,
a defeatist mind state, or a defeatist mindset, and rewiring, literally, it's a play on words. I got to do it. Rewiring their mental, how they process, how they, you know, put out their own little thinking algorithms and everything like that to better themselves.
right,
Um, it falls under self help and everything like that because I'm a testament to self development and everything like that. So that's what the whole self development brand Rewire Me is all about. You see the hashtags, people ask questions about it. What's that about? Yada yada yada. Like, when I put out the first book, that's literally the blueprint. You
right.
know, positive affirmations, reminding people of their self worth, literally just tearing down the bullshit that we tell ourselves,
Right.
and literally reminding ourselves of our power, our strength. And, we've been through so much, and
Wait, hold up.
we overcome a bunch of stuff and everything like that. And sometimes that, our mindsets get destroyed in the process. You
Right,
feel me? So that's what the whole brand is about, and rebuilding that, rewiring.
right, right.
You
Like
feel me?
helping them use their critical thinking process instead of
Mm-hmm.
letting, you know, reversing it, and instead of letting it, you know, work on their mind and tearing their ass down, you know.
Fact.
So that's like you said, fact. That's where we're at, you know. Even though there's been people trying to direct people on that path for so long, but being in this age that we in right now, this Aquarius, like, you know, some people, even if they don't want the smacking truth right in their face, it's just at that point now in life, it's like you need to hear something that's going, you know what I mean, that's going to give you that, okay,
Literally.
this is real, but you can also, you know, change this, and you can also go about different ways, you know, to make what's happening, you know, work in your favor.
Exactly.
Um, so
Especially like me personally, it's just one of the things that I focus on. Self-talk is the most important talk, you know, because at the end of the day, your body responds, your brain responds, your heart responds. You know, them chakras respond to everything that's going on the inside.
Right. Facts. That's why, you know,
So it's
your
important.
vocals,
You know,
voice.
but when folks think about their diet and what they put in their body for the physical,
Right.
also important. You remember what you put in your body through your ears, through your mental, what you
How you
read,
doing, Queen?
watch. You know, it's a lot that goes into it. So, like I said, man, that's what the brand is all about. Outside of that, helping people build their brand. Shout out to the SSO gang. I see you in here, yes sir. That's another one of the brands I'm helping.
Right.
Clothing line, you know the vibes. If you want to jump on in the few, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts. I'm about to say yes. If you got something going on, this today is just opening. We just kicking it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna jump on. Questions. We just, we on. You got any questions? We just answering vibe. We just vibing.
Right.
So y'all know what it is. But yeah, if you got something going on and you definitely want to, get it on the video or shout out what you're doing and got going on, just hit the little joint and we'll definitely add you in and let you do what you got to do. That's 100. That's always.
Always, always.
Thanks.
You want to open it? Oh yeah, forgot. Yes, we did. We pinned the cash apps down at the bottom, just in case anybody wants to donate to the causes. For of course, we're building this brand on top of everything else that we're building.
Facts.
So, for equipment, whatever the case may be, anything for the upgrade, anything to bring y'all a better show, whatever the case is, by no means mandatory or whatever the case may be. Like it's
100. Like I tell people all the time, you hear me? I'm like, well, I don't care if you donated 50 cents. That's what that's gonna do.
exactly
It's gonna go towards where they gotta go towards, nigga,
facts.
and I can pay for taxes. You know what I'm saying? I can pay. Y'all know, you don't know you. It's just like, having seeing a homeless person. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You don't know if that piece of fry you gave them or them two cheeseburgers. That either one that you gave them is gonna be more enlightening and more, you know what I mean, and more rich for them than you even know. So you know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people when it comes to that, when it comes to showing love, coming to show support, a share, a like, anything is a blessing, you know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
good. But as you said, yes, we will be this is not just a start and a fade off, thing that we doing. It's gonna go from here on up. So of course y'all know we already in the background, about to get the mics ready for y'all, get the headset, get everything to where y'all can hear us better, all that. Lockdown, just things that we always tell y'all in the first couple episodes. It's we like to get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Start it out the mud and then watch your brand build. Start out the mud, watch your business build. Start
Exactly.
out the mud, just watch yourself, being growth and build. You know what I'm saying? So that it's always good too to be able to look back and say, damn, we started from right here, you know what I'm saying, to in the future to be like, look where we at now. And not just
Exactly.
by us, but with the supporters here, with the supporters that we got right here. And then later on, you never know how when it might go to 100 to, 20 goddamn thousand people. We don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but
Facts.
rocking with us, you rocking with us. And like we said, what I mean? All love is good always. Definitely.
That's the big 100 all the way across the board. With that being said, let's open it up. Anybody want to jump on, talk about their business before we get into our business
Keep it
and recap
rolling.
and finish off what we was talking about last week because it got a little spicy. It got a little spicy.
word, word.
So yeah, if you want to jump on, send that request on True, and let's chop it up for a minute. Talk about your business, talk about what you got going on.
Any questions, any things I want to bring up, something I want to talk about, anything you already know, let us know. Write in the comments or hit the little I know the joint, hit the little thing down here, whatever the fuck, y'all know what it is. Get on up, thing.
All right,
Get on up in here, get on up in here. Other than that, I mean, no questions came through on your end or none of that. We good as far as aspect. Nobody got no questions as far as
Yeah, I didn't get any questions. I got, yo, we need y'all to bring it back. We need y'all to spin the block and bring it back for last week and wrap all that up.
Okay, word, word, word. The hardest part to start the business is really just telling yourself to start it. It's what you gotta know is anything you start, you gotta get great at. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta constantly do it. You know what I'm saying? And for those of us that grew up playing sports and really took the time in to make ourselves great at what we do, you know what I'm saying? We understood that later on that you can't just grab a ball and go out there and start doing 360 spins and thinking you're in the building. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to constantly work on that craft, constantly fall, constantly might break something, you know what I'm saying? But you got to get back up and be determined. So with starting a business, you got to just at yourself, look at what you're doing, and you got to believe that this is what you want to do, and that no matter what happened, it's going to work. So that comes from what he was saying earlier. You got to tell yourself and believe in yourself that no matter what you do, no matter who supports you or who on your side or who backing you, that this is going to work no matter what. And once you got that mindset, you got to carry that into the next thing is to start whatever it is you thinking about putting together. You have to start it. You know what I'm saying? I could sit here and as I did for years and put, I want to do this clothing thing. I got this clothing idea. I got this idea. I want to do this and I want to do that and I want to do this. And after year, I can just keep telling myself that. I can keep writing it down and I can keep studying this and studying that until I actually say, well, hey, guess what? This is what I'm doing. My clothes is out. It's hopping. It's on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we're just gonna take it from there, no matter how it comes. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to do with anything. If you believe in it, as they tell you, of course, when you're younger, if you believe in it and you believe that's what your calling is and that's what make you happy, then you need to get on up, or you need to set you some time frames, set you some dates, how you gonna go about it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna wake up at 5 in the morning, you gonna wake up on a regular schedule, however you gonna do it. Set something up to where you can start, you know, keep just install that in your schedule and install it in your life so that it's not something that you're trying to work for just to be great because you wanted to work, but it's going to work and be great because you love it. And the work that you're doing is not work. It's not work. It's not work at all. You're just doing something that you love. So you should be smiling. You should be happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It should feel like nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And then once you get your first sale or get your first few sales and shit like that, then you're just gonna get that confidence to keep on going and keep on, you know what I mean, keep on moving. So, you know what I mean, you need that. You need that. You know what I mean? That within to say, go. Let me just go on ahead and get busy. You know what I mean? Got to be an attacker. You know what I'm saying? You want to learn how to be an attacker? Watch some Michael Jordan. Watch them talk. Watch Kobe talk. Watch some of the most successful people that said, fuck it. You know what I mean? Nothing's gonna hold me back. Watch the Elon Musk do. I make fun of his ass all day, blowing up spaceships and fucking shit up. But guess what he's doing? He got that bread in his ass trying to get the fuck up out of here. He's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I give him that. He's doing it.
Right.
He blowing shit up and tearing shit up and doing all types of wild shit.
Facts.
That's the same as what he do. He went and took his bread and said, shit, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. Well, I got some people with me. I got some bread. We gonna put this shit together and we gonna get up out of here. Or we might not get up out of here, but we gonna try
That's
it.
the thing, though. Like, that's the thing. And to piggyback off of what you said with the whole Elon Musk thing, like, people forget how many stakes in other companies that he had. All of his profit he invested back into all of his businesses. Like, literally all of his capital gains, all of his liquid, his literally all of his capital, period, he reinvested into his businesses. He didn't keep he didn't keep 10% of it. So he lived off a little bit of it, but he reinvested. You know what I'm saying? And to piggyback off of what you said, when it comes to starting a business and everything like that, that's one of the hardest parts. You always try to understand, try to figure out, try to formulate, yo, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? You know what I'm saying? When in actuality, what you need to really be worrying about is, all right, let me tackle step one. After I finish step one, we'll talk about step two. Because believe you me, once you tackle step one, step two ain't shit. You understand? Like literally, step one makes a way for step two.
Right.
You know, it's like this is how I told people before that when they asked me, yo, how do you start a business with no capital, with no money and everything like that? You know, listen, it's all about the research you do. Pick your shot. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, pick something that makes you happy so that the shit that you're doing is not work, you know? Because literally, once it becomes work and everything like that, you get frustrated, disgruntled, and, you want to quit shit and everything like that. But if it's something that you love, you don't mind that.
Right.
Like, yo, I love this shit. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, and like you said, the support angle of it and knowing who's who, that's one of the hardest lessons that you'll ever learn in business. You'll learn that a stranger will support you way quicker, way faster than somebody who knows you.
Yeah.
Unless they A1 day one, like down forever,
Right.
down for
Got
everything.
yeah, they gotta be a down. Like you said, the day one, A1. With us, it's always not just cause we blood, but still, that's how we rock. Birdie in the building, day
Facts.
one, A1 out the sandbox. That's my
Mm-hmm.
brother. If you see him come on,
Facts.
from another. Even his older brothers know that we brothers, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Know that me and him brothers
Super
never had a
facts.
argument in our life, never had a fallout in our life, never had none of that. Whenever, if needed or needed, I know one call and that person is. So you're gonna have them people, yes. You're gonna have the few that that really rock with you. It's just that you're gonna get to see that a lot that people that who you thought was fucking with, not fucking with you. You know what I'm
You
saying? And then
gotta
having
be
that
able to process that shit. You have like, don't get hung up on it because that I've watched it literally destroy people and knock
yeah,
people off course because
yes,
they're like, yo, such and such. Like I really thought they loved what I did.
yeah, right. And that, like you said, that don't let that get you down because I had to call motherfuckers out. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So instead of letting motherfuckers they ain't gonna get me down, I had to take it into my own hands and know that now on my end, with my kind heart and lovable heart, I gotta bring out a little ice for even those that I love that just really ain't showing the support when you know that you've been there for that person. You know
exactly,
what you've done with that person. You know
exactly.
what you've done with them people. So in that form, I would tell you, yeah, let them motherfuckers know to kiss your motherfucking ass. But if it's somebody that was, I fucks with them, but it was always a little sourness. You can't do nothing about that because just
Facts.
everybody gonna rock with you and fuck with you. That's just number one. But you do got some of those that's real, 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 real that you thought was real, real, really right there with you, and you and you gonna find out that that's not the case. And then them the people that you really gonna have to let know, nigga, to kiss your motherfucking ass, and
Right.
you gonna keep on doing what you do,
Yeah.
be great. You know what I'm saying? And don't feel fucking bad about it.
Nope.
For 1 second, you know what I'm saying? At all. Because trust me, them same motherfuckers got the same thoughts as you. They got a daily process of where they can think, they know what they doing,
Right.
they know what's going on in their mind, they know who they fuck with and don't fuck with, and then people know what they doing.
Right.
And that's a crazy thing because I'm watching most scariest people right now. They're doing a marathon. A new episode come on at 9, and I just
Right.
watched the Gacy story. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And how they had the lady in there. She's like, yes, I was the one that was supposed to be on his side of saying that he was, not mentally right and not mentally ill. But nigga, any judge and any person would know if you for 7 years you was riding around grabbing motherfuckers up and killing them and burying them, motherfucker, you know what the fuck you was doing. And
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So just like that person, they see you doing your thing. They see you on your job. They see you doing what you're doing. So if they acting like, oh, I don't see him or I ain't fucking with him, this and the third, nah, it's not no act. They just ain't fucking with you because deep down the side they got another little feeling about you, and
Mm.
those are people you got to get away from you. Like I said, first tell them to kiss your ass, and then tell them to get away from you and stay away from you. Yeah, I'm saying word. So
What
and
they
and that
say,
comes on
regardless of what they
right,
make you.
judging without that loving heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Sometimes take that love up out of there. Like the jury had to say, man, fuck what you talking about. This motherfucker ain't insane. This motherfucker know exactly what the fuck he was doing. Ain't no sympathy. Get this motherfucker up out of here. Just like them
Mm-hmm.
people that was supposed to be riding with you and supposed to be rocking with you, and they ain't rocking with you. They ain't by your side. Get them motherfuckers up out of here. Get them from around you. You know what I'm saying? And and then you'll really start to grow. Your energy get better. You'll be surprised at how much universal energy you carry on you by worldly energy through other peoples that you know and all that. And you
Yep.
think because you're away from them that you're not carrying that energy. That energy is still there. Learn how to get that shit up off you. That's why we tell y'all to eat right, meditate, and get into the right ways of universal life so that you can push yourself back from all this artificial shit that's fucking you up. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And that's gonna have you fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that's one
Like I said, that diet, baby, that's it's important. What you listen to, tell yourself, what you put in your body. You put everything in your body in different ways. If you listening to a negative motherfucker a thousand miles an hour for 1,000 hours a day and everything like that, it's going to kill your own energy. It's going to kill your own psyche. Then
right,
you start to think like them and everything like that. That's why they said if you put yourself in a circle of 5 millionaires, guess who's going to be the sixth one? If you put yourself in the circle of 5 poop butt motherfuckers, guess who's going to be the sixth one? You know what I'm saying? Like, get that shit that don't serve a higher purpose for yourself. That doesn't let you that's stopping you from connecting to your higher self. Get away from that shit.
right.
You don't need that shit.
And that don't mean you don't love your peoples. That don't mean you don't, you know what I mean? You lost love for them. You don't care for none of that. You have to secure the energy around you to be as pure as you need it to be so that you are good. That you are good. When you are born here, your mother and father tell you, once you get to a certain age, your choices, your life, and what you do is on you. It's not on nobody else. So you have to be able to direct that. You have to be able to direct that energy, direct them people, and just learn that if you want shit to be right, you can't have motherfuckers that's got some negative mindset, negative vibe, negative energy in your flow. It's just not gonna work. Like I said, that don't mean that you don't love them. That don't mean that you're not gonna fuck with them. That don't mean you ain't gonna call them. That don't mean you ain't gonna say what's up. That don't mean you ain't gonna say hi. None of that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm?
But you just gotta keep it at a point to where you know, like I can't let you. You know what I mean? I can't let you slide up on me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you coming with too much. Yeah, you feel me? So you know
The
what I mean? So we
heart
got
is enemy to your word. The heart is not enemy to your word, my brother, at all. Once you understand that your mind dictates everything, once you understand that the strength, that the universal power, literally, of your mind is literally like a small universe in of itself.
yes,
Yeah,
it
like
fits.
once you get that, and that everything responds to what comes from up here, everything else falls into place,
Right.
literally and figuratively. So if you have a problem with making decisions with your heart, you need to get your mind right. If
Yes.
your intuition, if you're having a problem with your intuition, you need to get your mind right.
Right. And that's 100. 100. Self, man. You got to self build. Talk to yourself, but build yourself. Don't talk, don't, like you said, don't talk that negative shit. You know
Mm,
what I mean? You're going to get negative results.
exactly.
You know what I mean? That's why in the beginning, with our talking our language, the reason why they gave us vowels because our original presence is already strong. You know what I'm saying? So they gave us vowels, black people vowels, because they had to take away from our language because it was so strong when we spoke. We literally spoke what we wanted into existence. This is where you get the word of witches and witchcrafts because the women were so powerful with their word, they can literally cripple your ass. So
Mm,
that's why slaves had masks on their face. It wasn't on their face because they was biting motherfuckers and none of that. As like dogs. It was to keep
facts.
the tongue and keep the mouth from being able to be talked and be able to be spoken to be able to ring alarms around the land. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? So for that's why we understood that if you understood and was universal with the energy and one with the earth, I can speak to you.
Hmm.
They're extraterrestrial. That's why the the melanated people, the melanated beings, or we are extra. We are extraterrestrial. We are not the same as the rest. It's scientifically proven. I'm not gonna keep saying that. You can look it up on anything. I got the books, and even Google will tell you. If you're not of the Eve gene, which the Eve gene from Africa, the mother Africa, you have a percentage of the Neanderthal in you, and we don't. You know what I'm saying? So at a time, we could communicate. We didn't have to use our words. We didn't talk. We knew that using your vocals and your talking was not something that you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to go through daily life talking all fucking day. You're not supposed to do that. You're still you're using a muscle in your body that's going to wear out, just like as any other part of your body going to wear out once you get older. So you have to understand it's all connected. Just because one bone start to ache don't mean the other bones don't start to ache or the other things don't start to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's depending on how you go and what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? With that. So like you said, the the mouth, the mind, and your vocals is strong. That they're that's it's what's leads you. You know what I'm saying? And if that is not right, you won't be right. What's around you won't be right. Shit just won't happen right. Shit can go good, and then next thing you know, the shit gonna fall down. Why? Because your reoccurring thought process is to always think of the negative. What
Yep.
can happen? What could be fucked up? Matter of fact, for me, it ain't no fucking up. There's nothing that can happen. If it happened, it happened. The only thing I can think of is what will happen that's gonna make this situation great. What's gonna happen that's gonna what can I do right now for me that's gonna make me great? So
Right.
on my end, yes, man. What you want? Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming now. Little guys want some chips. But yes, as we were saying, you have to talk to yourself positively about everything, even if it's
Absolutely.
things. Think about it because you got to know what's going on, figure out the situation, and then enlighten yourself with the positive words that's going to help you get past that situation.
Exactly.
So,
This is
um,
why I talked about it earlier with the
keep,
power of.
keep talking to him, Zito. Let me get these chips from my little guy real
I
quick.
got you. Good. But yeah, this is like we touched on it earlier when we were talking about self talk and self talk being the most important, the most important talk. Literally, what you say to yourself, you instantly like literally it internalizes, and then it manifests itself in the physical, obviously. So if you constantly feed yourself negative self talk, negative talk about whether it be your weight, whether it be your mental, your situation, whatever you have going on, you understand, you keep speaking negatively about it, it's never going to become more positive. You understand? If you really want to change something, if you really want to literally 180 off of something, start speaking positive about it. You understand? Like literally, and watch the universe respond to you because that's literally what words are for. You understand? And it kind of goes hand in hand in what we were talking about last week with the whole whitewashing and everything like that because our native tongue is special. You understand? And not only that, with how it was stripped from us and what was and literally what was put in place of it. You understand why they call penmanship spelling? Like you start busting down the root words of spell and ing, so you know exactly what the meanings are of both of those.
Right.
So why? Let's think about this real quick. How is it even pop? Like, is it really out of this world to think that the words that we say, the words that we write and everything like that, is it really out of the spectrum of belief that as I say it, so it's done? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like
Hey guys,
these are the things that happen. This is why any very prominent person, affluent person, whatever the case may be, if you ask them, yo, what's your routine? Like how do how do you manifest? How do you like
Okay,
what
that's cool.
do you do in terms of your goals and everything like that? The first thing that they'll tell you they do is to write that shit down. Put it down on paper. Read your goals 3 times a day, whatever the case may be.
And then
Six
what
times
you do
a day.
after
Say
that?
them out loud.
And then what you
okay,
do
but
after that?
my problem is, as I said before, is I have a good heart And unfortunately, my good hearts cost me lots of money.
Yeah, facts. I ain't gonna. I'm saying
We've all gone through that. I feel you on that.
same here.
You know, I've been scammed. I've been scammed left and right. I mean,
It's
Mm-hmm.
and that's
maybe I'm looking at the wrong place because I'm looking online to find women. I mean, maybe I need to find something local. I don't know. I mean, it's saddening because it's depressing because, you know,
you know. I,
and these girls
I would say,
talk about they know the thing of manipulation out the wazoo.
oh, I mean that's like a goddamn specialty. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the ones that know how to use it.
That's
Now
the
they're ones that know that they
That's
can't.
a book
They're
that
not like
I
that.
would advise everybody to read. The
You know what
Artist
I'm saying?
Seduction, because females have that literally intertwined in their literally in their DNA.
Yeah, and
To know that book, to read that book, is to know the female psyche.
so
Well, a
like
piece
I
of
said,
it.
that book 100, that book, and then
That's too
um
much homework, dude.
as we
Not,
said before,
no such
got to.
thing. No such thing.
Because right, I'm about to say because that comes back into what we were saying earlier. If you're not gonna take the time to build yourself and strengthen those keys that you need that cold heart. Right now, your heart is on green. You just
Right.
just loving,
Yeah,
loving.
but
You're
you can be a
not,
cold heart, but I don't want to be an asshole to these people. You
but
know,
that's the thing. And you think it's being an asshole because you got a green heart. Them people that don't, them people that know how to turn that green heart into a blue heart, they don't say that about themselves. You know what they gonna say? They gonna say that's how I feel, and that's how the fuck I'm going about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you got to start going about your situation. Now, when it comes to the females and things like that, I would say, you know, I don't know, what you like to do, but whatever it is you like to do, just do more of that when, when how shit is now, when you're able to go and do what you can do, just start to go out and enjoy yourself and let that come to you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes trying to just go after and constantly, grab the situation, it can backfire a little bit. So you can run
so
into
how do y'all handle stress? If y'all
handle.
get stressed where you're getting anxiety, getting a serious anxiety,
Well,
That's
I
pertaining
have
to
I
what?
have anxiety disorder. Like actually, when I was at home with Zito, the last time I was at home with y'all and shit, like I'll say a little bit now. Of course, not on my business, but yeah, I had to go while I was at home. Being away from my kids and shit like that. I've already had anxiety. And panic attacks and shit like that. I knew through my grandmother, but going to the doctor and being able to talk to the doctors and do my little whatever it is and tests and stuff, and then she coming to know like you first you stressed right now, you stressed, and then you do have an anxiety disorder, so that's it's not gonna do nothing but push you to like have a panic, you know what I mean, and do all types of stuff, and then at the time, I'm smoking my shit, so now I got to figure out what's good for me, the CBD, don't smoke this, don't do that, you know what I'm saying? How they always say, we can give you some prescription. I told you right then and there, I'm not taking no fucking pills or no medicine. I just
Right.
need to know what's going on. Why am I feeling like this? What's going on? What's going on with my body? So I know how to doctor myself because I know how to doctor my motherfucking self.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So once I was able to sit with her and go through some sessions and, get what I needed to get out and figure out what was what, then I was able to, now feel them situations out so I can feel, my body getting to a certain point to like, all right, this shit is bothering you. You know what I mean? You got to get on your shit. So you know what? Put the THC down. Use your CBD. Use your CBG for about a week. Calm your nerves down. Calm your system down. You know what I mean? If I was meditating every other day, let's meditate once a day for about 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
If
Um,
you
if
don't
I
have
was,
to meditate, there are a lot of YouTube videos that can point you in the right direction of the type of meditation that could work for you, but at the end of the day, part of
and
the time to meditate is literally all about disconnecting from here, from this place,
right,
and
and you
allowing
also DM
yourself
me
to calm
if
and
needed.
center yourself.
You could DM me if needed to learn about different meditations and stuff like that. I know we almost really at the end mark of this one, so I'm not gonna go into the different meditations and stuff. But you can DM me, and if you want to know more about the meditations and chakras and just how to work on different things, just to like I said, like we said, just to tool yourself to strengthen them, the parts within that's, you feel that's needed. So, what you have to
Does
find.
meditation
And
and
meditation.
being a Christian mix? May they do they
No, you
do?
good. You good. Like that. See, that's what I like. What you got to know about meditation. That's just just a universal thing. That's for you to just go get your peace of mind. That's for you to get away from everything. So to not even think about nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, everybody should meditate to at least relax their mind, because it does nothing but strengthen, and it clears little cells up there, little computer up there that's dusted up. You know what I'm saying? And it
All right.
help you it help you ease out. Now, when it comes to chakras and things like that, now there's a different science for the people to what chakras work and what chakras don't work. So that's different. But as far as meditation, always meditate. Meditate when you're in the shower. You don't gotta sit down. You ain't gotta put your hands out and put the music on when you're in the shower. Relax your mind. Let that water and
Yep.
meditate yourself. Don't think about shit. You know what I'm saying? Relax yourself. If you just chilling there and you watching something and it's something that's not even interesting, well, guess what? Drift off, but don't drift off into thought. Just go ahead and just relax yourself and just let your mind just go ahead and do what it's doing. So you can meditate however you feel and however you need. You know what I'm saying? So, I could be riding in the car to go eat 20 minutes away, and I might meditate for 10 minutes, just close my eyes and just sit back. You know what I'm saying? And just, take the ride
Yeah.
and just
Fact. And
ease my
if
mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
anything, it doesn't clash with any type of religion or whatever the case may be. If anything, it may put you in a place where your religion serves you better when you come from a meditative state. When
right.
you come from a
Okay.
clearer state.
Yeah. And that's what it should do. Rather, like, y'all know I deal with a different thing. I don't call what I deal with religion, but at the same time, that's all it should just help you. It's not gonna do nothing but help you just find key ways to deal with the things that you got going on, and in a better way. That's all. And then hopefully on that, with doing that, you'll get to the point to where you're comfortable, to where you'll know when you start to, okay, I want a lady. I want a woman. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody around, that I can kick with and talk with, but you'll have that clear view inside and energy inside that you won't be searching with your heart at first. You know what I'm saying? You'll be open to, let me feel this person out and see where they're coming from first. You know what I'm saying? Don't dive in. Oh yeah, after 1, 2, 3 days, oh, I love you, we're gonna get together and all this and that. Nah, what we gonna do is we're gonna fill this out. We're gonna see how this energy is going. So you have to start meditating so that you can feel your energy within, so that when you do get around other people, you'll start to realize and you'll start to notice who energy is right and who energy is off. You'll be able to, you know what I mean? You'll be able to stand by how this person is
I'm
talking.
reading the comment. Reading the comment about him. He needs to face the issue that causes his anxiety. Once done, self-love will increase. I was literally going to piggyback off of what you were saying and say absolutely. Like the difference between, like, that's one perspective, obviously. Yeah, no doubt about it. I love meditation. I meditate myself. But for me to decrease stress, I run at my shit head on. Like, I don't run from it. I don't duck it. I don't try to, partake in escapism, because that's just, once you come back, you still got to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And
So,
for him,
so in my
that's
own,
funny.
So how would you head on if you have somebody you talk to online
Mhm.
wants you to pay like the rent or things like that, and they're like, well, I'm the only person that can help me because I don't want to live on the streets and da 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 da, and I'm
not
like, I can't do this anymore.
right, but that's
But
No,
not
that's
your responsibility, though.
that's when you gotta look in the mirror and say, guess
Yeah,
who's responsible for it?
yeah.
Because that person,
Literally,
that
if it's
person
not
ain't that person
responsibility,
ain't in
that's
your
what
home.
I'm talking about. I don't want to be like an asshole to them.
Nah, that person not in your
that's
home.
not being an
That
asshole.
that person don't got no ring on their finger. That person ain't the one that you come home to.
Right.
You
That's
know
being
what I'm
100. That's not being an asshole.
saying? That you don't know what that money's going to. You don't know what that's doing. That could be paying for them to love somebody else. Like, what you gotta do is like I said, you got to learn how to have that off switch. Now, for me, you got to piss me off at a time. You have to piss me off for me to give you that different switch. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, fuck it, whatever. It's good. I'm cool. As long as motherfucker ain't in my face and trying to touch me till I gotta bust your motherfucking head open, then we good. That's how I look at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now that
Yep.
I know that even if you ain't in my face or doing that, I just know that you can still fuck with my energy and you know and fuck with my vibe. So guess what I gotta do? Now I gotta do what Zito said. Now it ain't no fucking now it ain't no none of that. Now it's straight head on.
Yeah, we
You know what I'm
going.
saying? Fuck your ass,
I
fuck you.
I
You know what I'm
personally,
saying?
I ain't got it.
We this is
I
what it
keep
is.
saying that and they keep asking, and I'm the type of person that'll eventually say, you know, I try blocking them, they keep coming back. And it's like,
Yeah, now you gotta get that.
Listen,
Don't answer. Remember,
I literally can't tell you as a grown man like what to do. Right? I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna do that for you.
right.
I can only tell you what I've gone through personally and how I handled my shit, and maybe that can help you. I was in similar situations
Word. Well,
where I wanted to be everybody's friend, where I wanted to be cool with everybody. I wanted everybody to like me and everything like that. And at the drop of a motherfucking dime, guess what? Guess where all that shit got me? Motherfuckers still turned on me, still showed they ass, the whole shit. I
100.
learned a harsh fucking lesson because of that. You know what I mean? It didn't make me a bitter person. It made me a better person because I learned that, everybody don't deserve that from you. Everybody does not deserve that goodness from you. That shit is reserved for the people that ride and die for you, for the people that are 100 in your corner, support you, and everything like that. That's who you extend that for. You don't extend
Right.
it to nobody else. You understand?
That's
That's
why
that's what works for
to
me.
bring it back. See now to bring it back for me and you because we cousins and we've been through some shit as cousins. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? So I guess in a way that's how you can see at times. That's why I broke off instead of the trio of us always being together. I come fuck with you on my own. You know what I'm saying? I come deal with you on my own. Here, cuz, boom, boom. That's for you. You always blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Because I know on the other end, motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They just biting and want to be a vampire. You know what I'm saying? And to show that that ain't what I'm with. I take myself from any situation that I'm not with. I don't give a fuck who you with. My younger bros could tell you. My older bros could tell you. The most gangsters motherfuckers on the planet. If that's not what I'm with, I ain't with it. And they gonna know what they gonna say.
Point blank.
Oh, bro, we about to go do some shit that you ain't with, so we gonna take where you want to go. You know what I mean?
You feel me?
Respect who I am, respect what I do, and you know what I mean. And it is what it is. So on your end, you just got to know that. Well, if that person ain't for you, it's fuck them. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you don't got no love for them, you don't care for them, but on a daily basis for your energy and for what you got to do, you got to you got to get that up out of there.
Right. You just care more about your
8:53,
energy,
so we can do
about your output.
get
You
ready
know,
to do
that's
closing 1, 2,
it's not about them. It's about you. Literally.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and yeah, yeah. So this episode is there. I guess we're gonna get on. We'll get on the other joint on the next joint too. Even though this one planned out to be great, this was a great one right here. So we got the 8:53 mark. We're about to get ready to take us on up out of here. So we didn't go too crazy this time. So when I end it, we should be able to save and load. And Zeno should pop this up on the YouTube within about 10 to however long. But it is an hour,
Right.
about an hour. And Zito, any song suggestions, anything, any different cats? You want to play some of my shit? I can just play something I like to listen to. I don't know, it don't
Listen,
matter.
you got the aux cord for a reason.
I'm just going because I don't really. Let me see.
He needs to be okay with being alone and loving himself 100%.
Right.
That's some of the realest shit that I ever had to learn. Like, being by yourself is okay. Like, yo, I'm good. Like,
yeah. But being alone by yourself becomes when you become lonely.
see, here's the thing, right?
See,
You
yeah.
have to learn how to be okay with being by yourself.
Back
Key words. Like, it's a
and
process.
Then you
Like
go.
I had to learn that before I got into a new relationship and everything like that. I had to learn how to be okay with being by myself. Like, yo, and people will look at me like I'm crazy. When I say, yo, I went to the movies by myself. I took myself out to dinner.
Yeah.
Goddamn it.
Like
Because I
the whole time I was there, Cat's like, damn, you just go to the movie. That's how I said, yeah, like 2
you know
times.
what I'm saying? Like, there's
Yeah,
nothing.
Chill, get my
it's kind of
phone,
crazy.
relax. But yeah, we go this. We're gonna go off on this. Just feel me right here, and
Yeah, God.
man, thanks for tuning in. Always, it's always love, peace to the family. You know, every Sunday we in here, we locked in, and y'all know the wave, y'all know the wave, y'all know the vibes.
Yes, yes.
Try to make sure y'all can hear it.
I see it in their eyes that they didn't really feel me. That one. That's that one.
Already.
They couldn't hear me, they didn't feel me. But now the phone ringing, that shit is scary. So what you want? Remember you don't fuck with me. And if you been loyal, guess what? Fam, you stuck with me. Niggas try to bury me and burn me to the third degree. That didn't kill me, it made me go hard, my G. See in this life, you gon' go through a billion lessons. Just make the right choices, not for you to see that thing. They didn't really feel me. Yeah, I know. But now I'm on my grind, and now they all hear me. But now they want more time. This shit is even fishy. Yeah, they said it wasn't facts, but now they all hear me. Okay. Don't worry about them niggas screaming, they ain't all that flexing. Same niggas get behind the wall and check it. They hit the block, throw it up and tell you they reppin'. Man, fuck all that, man, check the lesson. Little homie, get the message, leave them streets alone. I had some homies play the block and never make it home. I watch my mans on the ground, that shit flip my soul. So don't you ever tell me that you feel the pain I hold. You already know this shit, better know it. Fallen ones, shit real out here. Fallen soldiers, it's fucking facts. Young soldiers, trying to make it in the life. I know what time it is. See it in their eyes. They didn't really feel me. Yeah, I know. But now I'm on my grind. And now they all hear me. But now they want more time. This is fishy. They said it wasn't facts, but now they all hear me.
You already know. Thanks for tuning in. That's another track by your boy. Just feel me. That might be dropping real soon.
Soon,
Peace.
soon.
You know the wave.
Yes, sir.
Peace, family. Love y'all. Let me click this thing out and see if we get
Yeah,
this.
see if we can actually upload it.
All right. Peace.